Hey guys, I'm going to start a second stream here. Sorry, I think the sound went down on what we were doing earlier. I apologize. I want to get this to you now ASAP. Please like, subscribe, hit the bell notification because you're not going to be happy if you're watching this 6 hours from now. And this is the way that the algorithm allows you to see this when we do go live, so that you at least get the information to make these decisions, because these in this space happen so fast. This weekend was just a blur of so many opportunities in the wearable space, and I'll cover some of that with MTA perhaps later, because I really want to talk about quickly Strange Clan before I have to get to work here at the studio. And so Strange Clan is the first NFT project in the Cosmos ecosystem, one of the first. And so, but this is so much more than just an NFT project, guys. This is a proof of concept for a lot of things in blockchain that are taking a peek at the future. And so what you have here is you have a game, it seems very, typical. It's just like, oh, hey, there's like these characters, very fantasy driven, some characters that are infected. I mean, we've kind of played similar types of games before. And it's just, you can just get close to World of Warcraft and sort of its execution, which is wholly possible, with giving quests and the like, and making those fun and engaging. You have a shot. Now, doing that within an environment that is beautiful and interesting and has ambiance is the other thing. That's why they're bringing in smartly Unreal Engine. I'm just going to jump right into the Unreal Engine part, because that is the most exciting part here. Is they're utilizing Unreal Engine, which creates the atmospheres here. So the characters and stuff, they have to design that, but like the atmospheres here are the things that are going to be provided, and you can design very quickly and easily in Unreal Engine to give you a sense of environment. And then you put your character in there, your 3D model, and then you allow the players to control. And so and then build your game upon that, which gives you such a huge production value jump up to a degree that most Hollywood productions are utilizing Unreal Engine in their special effects pipeline, because it's just so revolutionary to be able to create an environment that's photoreal, that looks absolutely stunning. And so this group is a very smart group, and they're leveraging a lot of the most influential tools in this space to give you this experience. And so that's why this is more than just the NFT. Hey, that's coming this week. We're gonna flip it by Thursday, and we're gonna be up 4 or 5x, and so, or 100x. They're gonna say 100x in the line, but you're gonna have to have minted, and you're gonna have to sell at the top of the extreme, which only one person got, and it was a one of one rare. So these headlines that hit you these days are really full of fluff, and sometimes, like, I sort of being in this space, it's just like it's hard to sort of to wade through the noise. And so that's what I try and provide here is something that's a bit more forward looking, that's into the value of holding, that gives you value. How are you gonna make me rich? I keep asking, how you gonna enrichen the gamification process? How are you gonna enrichen us in the metaverse by allowing us to have value in the metaverse? And so a lot of people talk about oh, well, this kaiju king, cool, man. It looks dope. Art's kind of cool, and like you're gonna get some things that seem like banana, and you're gonna be able to, I think Kongs is about to find out real hard what this means, value, and keeping that idea of value beyond the Genesis Kongs making the babies, much like Kaiju Kings would like to emulate that, much like even Bears Deluxe, which I'm in, is trying to emulate things. The long-term value, I think, is very, very limited until you get into the metaverse and have a connection to the metaverse that allows you to do things that we know as gamers, that have value, like be able to buy wearables, being able to buy rare items, and utilize vehicles and mounts and all these things that we'd gladly pay for, to not sit around and grind for like 27 hours just to have enough gold to buy a mount. And so this is the value of these coins, and the value, if you have a metaverse experience, for me, becomes very almost instant. And so so they're going to be using, and this is the great thing about this group, guys. They're going to be using Unreal Engine as their environment, and doing public sale today, 3 p.m. Eastern, 6 p.m. 6 p.m. Eastern, 3 p.m. Pacific, and Strange Clan. Check out their credentials, which I'll go over as well. But this is a great team that has just a clear view of like who's on this team. I spoke to Lex, the CEO, briefly about like sort of how this all works, and I think it's a really genius idea of taking Unreal Engine's environments, and then they have this proprietary thing called Passage, and that allows it to be run through into the game on a browser. Now, because that level of processing is intense, they're going to leverage within the Cosmos ecosystem one of the most powerful blockchains in the Cosmos ecosystem, perhaps one of the best investments some people believe that many are overlooking, is the Akash network. And the Akash network takes millions of microprocessors throughout the world and allows you to localize them for compute. And so you'll be able to run your games at a point with processors that are near you at an incredible speed at a cost that is 90% less than Amazon AWS services at the moment, which is the market leader, in which they did about $70 billion this year. And so just a fraction of that pie is going to equal a lot of value for Akash holders, and you'll sort of get, once you get into you guys see on this show, like I talk about Akash a lot because of its ability to take part in this ecosystem and have such incredible value. But here's the proving ground: if Akash can run this game utilizing Unreal Engine, which is super powerful but super intense, but just in a way that makes it again, you just have to get kind of close to World of Warcraft in terms of execution at this point, because everything else is so 8-bit and half-assed and kind of experimental. And here you have a team that's been doing this for a few years. They've been doing it commercially for Pokemon Go. We'll say to some degree. I think they're not part of the Pokemon Go team, but I think they create the advertisements for them. Amazon, American Girl, Capitol Records is some of the provable points in terms of like their ability to execute within the space of providing 3D worlds and 3D experiences within the metaverse. And so they have about 8 people on their team currently so far. They're definitely going to buy more after this mint today. And hopefully you guys have an opportunity to get in there on this mint. You're going to have to get a Kepler wallet because of the Cosmos ecosystem. Again, this is like the first. And because of that Cosmos ecosystem, you have the sort of a bit of a barrier to getting the Kepler wallet. Get the Kepler wallet, load up about 14 Atom per NFT. You'll get a max of 3 to take a shot at in a Dutch auction, much like art blocks, meaning you'll have an opportunity to buy a 14, and in 10 minutes or so it'll go down to 13, down to 12 until they sell out. These guys are going to sell out. If it goes to 13, I'd be so surprised. These guys are going to sell out at 14. They're going to sell out in about 10 minutes easily. Not a lot of influencers are talking about this because it's a bit under the radar, but I will say that Discord has doubled in the past 2 days to about nearly 10,000. And so it's something to keep an eye on, because it also gives you a view as to how a marketplace is going to be executed within the Cosmos ecosystem. So you're hitting a lot of firsts here with this project. You're hitting the first potential NFT in the Cosmos ecosystem. You're hitting the first marketplace potentially in the ecosystem, because they aren't relying on Cosmos other developers. There's some great ones though, but they're also going to develop their own because they need to, because they're pushing forward, because they have so much experience in the area of providing the metaverse that they're just going to go ahead and do it. and then the marketplaces will catch up, but they're also going to provide their own. So this is the first marketplace, and so because they've done well to isolate their branding, that they now have a Passage brand that offers marketplace, that offers other games to onboard into their platform of just jumping into the metaverse, which is super, super powerful. In environments that they can kind of choose and pick from. It's just about how clever their designs are and their games are. And that's fun. That's like the fun part of being a creative, right? Don't be like grinding and trying to shade those rocks and that you see there and the patina of that crashed spaceship and making that reflective material. No, you just want to buy it from a marketplace, put it in that mountain, cover the mountain over there, all just by dragging your mouse. And so from a creator standpoint, which a lot of this channel is about sometimes, because that's kind of where the bleeding edge is of what we do here. So please subscribe, hit the bell notification. As I give this to you live, I'm doing this right before I have to jump into stuff at work, because this is all going to go down in a couple hours, and if you missed it and you're watching this in a couple hours or a couple days or a couple weeks, I'm sorry. But keep an eye on the channel, as well as the Discord here for Strange Clan, and is minting today at 3 p.m. PST. And yeah, I think that's kind of what I wanted to talk about. I mean, there's so much with this project, guys. There's so many firsts with the NFT and the Passage. They call it the Passage Metaverse, but this is an onboarding for other games and other intellectual properties to jump into the Metaverse in a big, huge way by utilizing this model, which is available for everyone. It's available to go and use Unreal Engine at a very inexpensive price. I think even for free. It's just about having somebody sit there and do it. And so this is the future of gaming in a way that on the blockchain, for sure, in a way that utilizes a lot of the best of what's going on in the blockchain, which is potentially this Passage metaverse connection, as well as the Akash network, utilizing compute and GPU processing power all around you to power your game. It all kind of just depends on your internet connection at this point, right? Hey, what's up, helium miners? Subscribe, put some jokes about helium mining if you have not received yours yet, because I think my delivery date's about 9 months. No, to be fair, it's only 7 months late for helium mining. Okay, guys, thanks so